Hello and welcome to Effective Learning. My name is Shruti Keshri and today we will study Current Electricity, Class 12th, Chapter 3. First of all, I must tell you the weightage of this chapter. It is 7 marks chapter in CBSE board. It is totally based upon practical. In Viva, most of questions are asked from this chapter also. So, it is an important chapter. So, let's start. Let's see what we will going to learn today in this chapter. We will study electric current, drift velocity, relation between drift velocity with current, electric field, electron mobility, and at last we will study current density. So, now first topic, electric current. The rate of flow of charge is called electric current. It is denoted by I. I is equals to Q by T. Here you can see a conductor from which plus Q charge is moving. Now, with how much speed it is moving is called electric current. Since we know Q is equals to NE, N is the number of electrons and E is electron. So we can substitute the value in I is equals to Q by T. We get I is equals to NE by T. Now what is instantaneous current? If we want to find current for an instant means कुछ समय के लिए. So we will differentiate it and we get I is equals to dQ by dt. Move on to our next topic, that is SI unit. The SI unit of current is ampere. 1 ampere is equals to 1 coulomb upon 1 second. Coulomb is the SI unit of charge and second is the SI unit of time. So we can write 1 ampere is equals to 1 coulomb upon 1 second. By this relation, we can define 1 ampere. The current is said to be 1 ampere if 1 coulomb of charge flows through the conductor in 1 second. It means in a conductor, 1 coulomb of charge is moving in 1 second. हमारे पास एक कंडक्टर है जिसमें से 1 कूलम्ब ऑफ चार्ज मूव कर रहा है इन 1 सेकेंड. उसको हम बोलेंगे 1 एम्पियर ऑफ करंट. This definition is very important. Many times it is asked in 1 marks questions in many exams. So learn it properly. Now we discuss that electric current is which type of quantity, scalar or vector. Scalar means the quantity which have only magnitude, no direction. But vector means the quantity have magnitude and direction both. Although current has both magnitude and direction, but since it is added algebraically, therefore it's a scalar quantity. Current में magnitude means कितने का current है वो, 2 एम्पियर 3 एम्पियर, एंड डायरेक्शन मीन्स किस डायरेक्शन से आ रहा है. करंट में मैग्नीट्यूड और डायरेक्शन दोनों होता है पर वो एल्जेब्रिकली ऐड होता है. मीन्स 3 + 2 इज इक्वल्स टू 5, -3 + -1 इज इक्वल्स टू -4. दिस इज नोन एज द मीनिंग ऑफ एल्जेब्रिकली. देयरफॉर इट्स अ स्केलर क्वांटिटी. I give you example. If we have two direction of current, one is of 3 ampere and another is of 4 ampere. So what will be the resultant of these? If the angle between these 3 ampere current and 4 ampere current is 90 degree, then the resultant of these two current will be 7 ampere. If it would be a vector quantity, then their resultant would be 5 ampere, which is wrong. So, since it is added algebraically, therefore it's a scalar quantity. Okay. Now we take our next point, that is direction. The direction of electric field is along high potential to low potential, means positive charge to negative charge, और along the electric field vector, means जो इलेक्ट्रिक जो करंट होगा, इलेक्ट्रिक करंट जो होगा उसका डायरेक्शन कहाँ से कहाँ होगा, उसका हाई पोटेंशियल से लो पोटेंशियल की तरफ होगा, या फिर पॉजिटिव चार्ज टू नेगेटिव चार्ज होगा, या फिर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड के डायरेक्शन में होगा, और या फिर इलेक्ट्रॉन के अपोजिट में होगा। मीन्स जिस साइड इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव कर रहा होगा उसके अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में इलेक्ट्रिक करंट मूव करेगा। Our next topic is drift velocity. It's the average speed of electron. The average velocity with which electron get drifted under the influence of electric field is called drift velocity. Here you can see a conductor which is in influence of electric field, means this conductor is kept in a electric field. You can see written here direction of electric field here, and average drift velocity is opposite to this. Okay, so एक कंडक्टर में बहुत सारे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं जिनकी अपनी अपनी वेलोसिटी होती है, और उनको जब हम एवरेज कर लेते हैं, हर इलेक्ट्रॉन की वेलोसिटी को जब हम एवरेज कर लेते हैं तो उसको हम ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी कहते हैं. लेट्स सी इट्स प्रूव नाउ और डेरिवेशन. On applying electric field through a source, force will act on it. Electron, which is F is equals to minus E into capital E. Here small e is for electron and capital E is for electric field. When a conductor is kept in a electric field, the electron inside the conductor will experience a force. In first chapter we have studied that when an electron or charge is kept in an electric field, it experiences a force and it used to move. The same phenomena is here. When the electron is kept in an electric field, then it will move, means it experiences a force. F is equals to minus E into electric field. Let m and a be the mass and the acceleration of the electron. So ma means force. So ma is equals to, by these two equations, F equals to minus E and E, and ma is equals to minus E and capital E, we can find the relation of acceleration. We can find acceleration. So the acceleration is minus E into capital E upon m, which will help us to derive the formula for drift velocity. Now here a new term arises, that is relaxation time. What is it? Relaxation time वो टाइम होता है जब कोई चार्ज किसी इलेक्ट्रॉन या फिर एटम से कोलाइड करने के पहले जो उसके पास टाइम होता है उसको हम रिलैक्सेशन टाइम बोलते हैं, which is represented by tau. Tau is a Greek letter. If V1, V2 and V3 till Vn, v1, v2 and v3 are final velocities of the electron in relaxation time. So tau, then time will be t1 to tn. Now by the first equation of motion, v is equals to v u plus at, we can write v1 is equals to u1 plus tau 1. u1 is the initial velocity of first electron. ऐसे ही till vn vn is equals to un plus a tau n. Now a question arises, why not acceleration is changing? जैसे कि v, u and tau चेंज हो रहे हैं, वैसे ही acceleration क्यों नहीं चेंज हो रहा? क्योंकि अभी हमने पढ़ा एक्सेलरेशन फोर्स से आया है, सारे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स में फोर्स एक ही लग रहा है, इस वजह से एक्सेलरेशन इज़ नॉट चेंजिंग. ओके, नाउ वी विल फाइंड ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी, that is the average of all velocities. v1 plus v2 till vn by n is the average of all velocities, that is drift velocity. Now we will substitute the value from v1 is equals to u1 plus a tau 1 till vn equals to un plus a tau n. We get vd is equals to v1 plus a tau 1 till un plus a tau n by t. So now we will separate u and acceleration into time as u1 till un by n plus a tau 1 till tau n by n. Now we take tau n, tau 1 to tau n by n is equals to tau average, and since u is the initial velocity which is 0, therefore we get drift velocity as a into tau, that is vd is equals to minus e by into tau by m. क्योंकि एक्सेलरेशन अभी हमने निकाला था जो था माइनस ई इंटू कैपिटल ई बाय एम, और उसी का हमने टाउ में मल्टीप्लिकेशन कर दिया, तो हमारे पास वी डी का रिलेशन आ गया माइनस ई इंटू कैपिटल ई इंटू टाउ एवरेज बाय एम, दैट इज मास. Now relation of Vd with current, that is I is equals to NaVd into E. It is very important relation. Let's derive it. We have a conductor which is kept in an electric field, have length L and cross section area A. In the conductor, electron moves with drift velocity Vd, and we have electron density also, that is represented as small n. Here it is wrong written, that is capital N, it is small n, please correct it. Since small n is equals to n means capital N by Al, since it is electron density means number of total electrons per volume, that is Al is the volume, area into length is the volume. So small n is equals to capital N upon Al. So capital N means total number of electrons is equals to NaL. There, and Q is equals to, Q means total number of charge, that is total number of electrons into electron. Since Q is equals to Ne, therefore Q is equals to NaL into E. Now time taken by electron to cover the length with drift velocity, T is equals to L by Vd. Since we know speed is equals to distance upon time, So time is equals to distance upon speed. Since I is equals to q by t, therefore we find before earlier that q is equals to NaL into E. So we will substitute the value of q in I is equals to q by t, and we get I is equals to NaLe by time. Time is L by Vd, so I is equals to NaLe by L by Vd. So we get the relation as I is equals to NaVd into E. Please learn it. It is very important relation. It is used in many other relations also. So let's move ahead. And now our next topic is electron mobility. Mobility means movement. So electron mobility means flow of electrons. It is denoted by mu. It is drift velocity per unit इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एंड इसको रिलेशन विद ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी बोलते हैं. अब देखिए आई का रिलेशन कितने जगह काम आएगा. सिंस आई इज इक्वल्स टू NaVd इंटू ई, देयरफॉर वी फाइंड फ्रॉम हेयर Vd is equals to minus I by Na into small e. N is the number of electrons, A is area, and E is electron. Minus sign represented the negative sign of electron. Keep it in mind. By substituting the value, since mu is equals to Vd by E, so Vd is equals to minus I by Na. We substitute the value and we get mu is equals to I by Na into capital E, where I is current, N is number of electrons, A is area, E is electron, and capital E is electric field. This relation is also known as relation between electron mobility and electric field. Learn this relation. It is used in many exams and competition exam too. We come to our last topic, that is current density. Current flows per unit cross section area is called current density. Means कितने एरिया से कितना करंट फ्लो कर रहा है उसको हम करंट डेंसिटी बोलते हैं. इट इज़ डिनोटेड बाय J. J is equals to I by A means current by area. Therefore, we know since we know I is equals to NaVdE. See how many times I relation with Vd is used. So learn it. Since I is equals to NaVd into E, we substitute the value in J is equals to I by A. We get J is equals to NaVdE by A. Area will be cancelled out and J is equals to NVD into E. Learn all these relation for board as well as competition exam also. This is all for today. In next video, we will do some questions related to drift velocity and some on today's topic. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.